Alright. So this is going to be a no reset run since I actually need to finish a run. But who knows, maybe we'll get a PB also. Yeah, the parts for the gamepad came like 30 minutes ago, and I quickly put in the piece of rubber that I need. Closed it back up. Thank you for the good luck jewel gain. Also, hello Chip, I see you're having fun with Pubert. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck super KOs. Also, I hope you have fun learning the rest of TPHD. I've never gone through, like, the current route with it, with the Epona ground clip. Although I know that the ground clip is, like, the hardest trick in the run. So if you get past that, you should be good. I don't know if Wind Waker HD will be on Switch as Wii U VC. Because, I mean, if they did that, you'd be, like, forced to use the Pro Controller settings. Well, the new A button feels nice. No, it just feels like a standard button. I mean, I don't see them putting, like, regular Wind Waker, or, like, the original Wind Waker up on, like, Switch VC. Although, I don't know. Because, like, the button layout of the, like, Switch controllers, nice slow save. But, like, the button layout of the Switch controllers better match that of the GameCube controller than the Wii U did. Because of, like, the right stick placement and everything. You know, sometimes after you talk to Grandma and save warp, the save warp can last like an extra second and a half for some reason. And we got the arrow wave, so we've lost 3 seconds to things that are not in our control. My day's going pretty good, Magic Man. And yeah, the gamepad, at least, well, I mean, I've taken apart my gamepad like a dozen times at this point. So to me, it's pretty easy to take it apart. It was a little weird the first time. But I got the hang of it. Like, I remember, it was actually, like, kind of hard the first time because I had to take off all the stickers that they put over the screw slots. Like, those were a pain to take off, but once those were off, it was pretty easy. I already had, like, the tri-wing screwdriver to do it, because I'd taken apart my Wii a bunch of times. Thank you for the good luck, Ascaro. Oh, the coating is gone? I've never, like, had problems with controllers getting, like, worn out, like, visually on the surface. Hello? Oh, nice. Usually whenever my controllers go bad, it's like an internal problem. Unless I bought the controller used and it's, like, already visually bad somehow. At the beginning of this fight, though, the reason Link put his sword away is because my knee pushed down the ZR button. Which caused Link to crouch. Also, hello, Proto Makoto, thank you for the good luck. Also, wow, this sword time is terrible. I'm pretty sure Humrock just, like, falls into the water, doesn't he? Or something. Oh, maybe he falls into Savage Labyrinth, and that's why it takes a while for him to get out. Things are good almost, Timba. I don't know when world record times 2 is. Also, thank you for the good luck, Jaguar. Well, I mean, in this... Like, normally you get hit in Forsaken Fortress 1. So that's probably as far as Damageless is gonna go for this attempt. Thank you for the good luck. Wow. Only 3 rupees in total. Dang. This game is just throwing all the bad stuff at me for this no reset run. Oh, there's 1 rupee, but I think that was from the dead Koblin. Yeah, the gray time that's slightly smaller is the segment time. The real timer is the green one. Yesterday's Damageless run was ended by a mini-blin, which took great pleasure in poking me in Forsaken Fortress 2. Thank you for the run, Great Goblin. Or thank you for the good luck. The run. Words are difficult sometimes. What Zelda game do I think has the best story? I don't know, I feel like they're all kind of on a level playing field with regards to, like, story. Personally. Yes, thank you for the world record. No, that's something you say on the world record black market trade. Yeah. That spot. Yeah, the microphone's sensitive enough, or the noise gate is low enough that it picks up the button mashing, at least sometimes. The gamepad's also unusually close to the microphone with the current setup that I have. Yeah, if you like mashing sounds, you should listen to like Ace's zombie hovering. I mean, there are some speedruns that you don't have to mash buttons. Like Skyward Sword, you hold the A button to advance text. The only mashing you do in Skyward Sword is for cutscene skips. Well, the fastest you can zombie hover is 15 frames per, or 15 times per second. Like, that's the amount of button presses you can do, or like, that's the maximum rate of button presses you can do for zombie hovering. Without pausing, that is. Because, since the game runs at 30 frames per second, if you mash faster than every other frame, and like, you mash the button down on consecutive frames, then the game just thinks you're holding down the B button. But I think some people can get up to like 17 or 18. With like, there's an app you can download for Homebrew that, like, displays to you how fast you're mashing. Yeah, the jump slash when you're zombie hovering, like the animation plays for one frame and then it gets cancelled. Hello, Cyrix. Oh yeah, I replaced the component on the inside of my gamepad that was causing trouble with the A button. So yes, we didn't fail rope game. Hello, Do Matrix. I don't know, I feel like the next rope challenge is arguably easier than the first one. Well, yeah, the rubber component that gives the buttons, like, their firm press is, like, a single rubber piece. The buttons themselves are separate, though. And it's the same for the D-pad, it's just all one rubber piece. Thank you for the good luck, say yes, sir. Yeah, like what had happened is the like small mound that like goes under the A button like broke off from the main rubber piece. And so there was nothing like transferring the physical press to a signal as like a registered input. Because like the part of the component that like holds like the mount onto the rubber piece is kind of thin. Like if you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. Unfortunately, no chip. I've never had to like open up or replace components in any of my GameCube controllers. I also haven't used my GameCube controllers as much as I have my Wii U controller. My Wii U gamepad. Yeah, the first speedrun site to ever exist was like Quake Runs Live, I believe. Or Quake something to do with Quake, I forget what the actual name is. Like Quake Demos Archive, I think. And the reason it started with, I believe, Quake was because you were able to like track your best times via codes or something, which made the verification process very easy. Okay, you didn't notice me. Thank you for the good luck, RV dog. PB is alright, but I wouldn't consider it to be optimized until I get at least sub 250. No, I cannot beat my sum of best easily. Currently, the best time that I could probably realistically get would be like a low 248 or a high 247. Like, the thing about this PB is that the early game was bad. The mid game was really good, and the end game was bad. And by end game, I mean like the last 15 minutes. It's like after Hookshot, it's like around 15 minutes to beating Ganon. And like within, like between Hookshot and beating Ganondorf, I lost like a minute and 30 seconds or something. Even though that like longest segment is generally easy. Thank you for the good luck, Ragnarok. Alright, so I need a really good rupee RNG right here. Okay, that's good enough, actually. Which means I can get the green one to the left of the staircase. Well, part of the strat for handling the bad rupees is hoping that I get lucky. Like, even if I didn't get any rupees in the flowers, I do, like, know of backup strats that I could use that wouldn't lose too much time. Wii U tasking doesn't really exist right now. We have some basic task functions we can do on console, like frame advance, but that's about it. Well, yeah, tassing on Dolphin has existed since, like, 2008, I think. Or somewhere before 2010, I'm pretty sure. Or wait, maybe that was N64 tassing. I don't remember. I don't know, I was reading old forums, like, the other day, and I remember someone made some mention about, like, N64 tassing is just around the corner, back in, like, the mid-late 2000s. Hey, Literal Lucifer, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I've heard that N64 tassing is, like, weird. I don't know, I've never tried it myself. I've only ever done tassing on Dolphin. Because the only games I've ever been interested in tassing are Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. And of course, like, Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, but those aren't currently possible. Hey, Vark, thank you for the good luck. I'm not really sure if that would work, Coral Killer. You'd somehow, like... Since I'm pretty sure RNG in this game, and in some Wii U games also, is based off of, like, system time. I think you'd have to, like, somehow set the system time to be the exact same every time you started it up. And you'd have to, like, do... like, each session from a fresh boot up of the console, also. If that was to be a thing. Although I'm not too knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. But I do know that I do know that in Wind Waker for the GameCube, the RNG is seeded by system time, player position, and camera position. And maybe other things that we don't know about, but those are definitely, like, 3 variables that I do know. I like play a role in determining RNG. Well, yeah, if the RNG isn't determined by, like, system time, then... Or if it's only determined by in-game variables, then it could maybe work. I don't know, the connection... Like, it would have to be a really good connection, though, that doesn't drop any inputs. Alright, Chip, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the good luck. Oh my god. Pick her up. Am I gonna have enough time? Rip. Yeah, that was like just a bad angle. But now I have to wait. I threw her way too far to the left. Now it's gonna go left. Oh boy. Forward. Wow. First time I've failed that in, like, months. For the good luck, a key. Oh my god, I keep on bonking right there. My attempts lately. Also, thank you for the good luck as well, Astalord. Another bonk. Get the stick. Oh my goodness. this cycle. Oh yeah, we did. Fine. For some reason I thought I was gonna be late on it. The first room was bad. Gamepad's fixed. I would not do runs with just the Pro Controller. Unless it's like a challenge, like Damageless, obviously. Oh man, the rat got out of there in time. That guy. Yeah, a lot of people found me running Breath of the Wild any percent. Alright. Hey Raxo, thank you for the good luck. I think this still has a chance of being sub 42 at least. Hit. Got a rupee though. Yeah, this isn't gonna be sub 42. It still sucks that I screwed up throwing Medley to the platform. That cost like 20 seconds. Oh no, I fixed a problem with my controller and it's good now. Unfortunately, this isn't even going to be sub 47 DRC because of that bad Magtail RNG. Nice shield. If you shield, you can't pull out the grapple hook. Alright, well that was at least a good Goma fight. Only real problem with that segment was just the Magtail RNG. Alright, well, if we get lucky, we can be more than a minute ahead at bombs. Have to have, like, first try Great Fish Super Swim and a good password skip, though. Oh yeah, we're not even like 20 seconds behind, and I have lots of places to save time. And by lots of places, I mean this one split and the 3 splits at the end. Wait, oh, well, or wait, no, what am I doing? I've, like, completely lost my train of thought. Alright. Alright. Okay, then. Anyway, back to the run. Thank you for the good luck, Darkest Phoenix. I'll need it after whatever just happened. I, like, blanked out and started doing, like, the route for glitchless or something. Yeah, it's probably the most boring part of the run. Great Fish Swim was good, though. What? Really? That could have been so good. Alright. We are ahead, but we're not saving as much time as I would have liked. Do an extra swing. Still surprised I'm saving this much time. Oh, it means that I can beat this best segment by even more. I guess I only lost 20 seconds. Alright, well, I'll take it. Try for the jump slash. Oh, nice. In this game, water warps you up instantly, which is why we can also reach this loading zone right here by going under the island. I've been pretty good at Unbiased Gamer. This run has some weird mistakes, like missing the medley throw before bottle. Oh, nice. Got all of them with one bomb. But the reason I'm ahead is because I got Great Fish Super Swim like first try without any difficulties. Someone needs to, like, mod Wind Waker to replace all the Korok sounds with just yahaha whenever they play. For some reason, that bud plays like a double sound sometimes. Strange reason. Ugh. Missing the grapple. earlier. I could have rolled out of that. Alright, good item slide. Yeah, I'll probably do OOT 3D 100% sometime in the future again. Like, there's a lot of, like, runs on my list that I want to do. But I can only do one at a time. Quite at the chest. He can cause problems sometimes. Problems sometimes. Plural. Alright, so far been pretty good. Forbidden Woods. Let's see if we can keep it up with this fight right here. Alright, very nice. Almost a best segment, but not quite. Still saving time though, so that's good. Ah yes, the A button is fixed. And shall no more cause trouble, hopefully. chest. I might try damageless again in the future, but probably not, like, soon. Like, once I'm done with all my speed categories, then maybe we can do something like damageless again. Or the survival challenge. Which is a really old challenge that dates back, like, 3 years or something. Or no, not 3 years, like a year and a half, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much for subscribing, Tass Ryan. Hope you enjoy the badge and the emotes. And thank you very much for the support. Hey, Geeches, thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck also, Tasserine. Well, overrolled any percent barrier skip makes all dungeons roughly 45 minutes faster. Will I ever do a 24-hour stream? Probably not. At least not that I know about. Really? Failed? Nice. That should work. Wow, that was bad. Alright, we're gonna lose a little bit of time here. I have been good Ashy Flaps. Planning to focus on Wind Waker HD for a while instead of jumping around between games every 2 months. I got to Forsaken Fortress 2 with the damageless attempt yesterday. Before a mini-blin poked me. While I was attempting to push in a peg with the skull hammer. Skip? I'm not sure what you're referring to. The only, like, significant Bokoblin I know we skip is the blue one in Horde Skip. Which is rightfully named the Blue Bastard. No, there's no ledge that you can grab near the barrier. So you can't do a ledge clip. Oh wait, no, you said bomb clip. Well, ledge clips do use bombs, but if you're referring to, like, the theoretical, like, push clip, dropping the bomb, then currently we don't know if it's possible. I'm probably not going to try damageless again anytime soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did try it again at some point. The controller inputs are a homebrew exploit, which reads the inputs that I give the game. Oh, the extending blow. Well, unfortunately that's still inconsistent, as there's no way we can consistently manipulate how the Bokoblin gets knocked back over the edge. I not move Beetle enough? That looked like a significant drop. Yeah, I don't think I moved Beetle enough. This might be too much. Yeah, it's... I don't know if this is gonna work. Whoa. Alright. Wasted time, but we still got it at least. Where are we going? There we are. I have no idea if NTR streaming would be possible on Wii U. I'm not too familiar with how that kind of stuff works. Also, language does matter in HD, as certain languages are just faster. Super Swimming works differently in HD. You don't charge up in water with like storage or camera lock, you charge up on land and then slide it into water with an HD exclusive glitch. Well, there are many different ways you can compare, like, which languages are faster. Like, the easiest way, and the way that I did it a while ago, was just by, like, going through, like, certain parts of the game with each language. Like, major cutscenes and that kind of stuff. And seeing which one resulted in the lowest time. The glitch to build up speed is known as item sliding. Basically, with some precise inputs, using a first-person item, you can end up gaining, or building up speed exponentially. And you can reach some pretty crazy speeds, but we generally don't need to do that in a run. Generally, the speeds that we get, at least for Super Swimming, are between, like, you know, like 900 and like, what would it be, like 5,000 probably? I haven't, like, gotten a PB in the original game for almost 3 years, so I wouldn't say I play it right now. Though if I finish, like, enough stuff on my speedrunning list that I want to do, then I'd definitely go back to it. Because it is on the list, but it's not that high up, really. Wind Waker HD will, like, always be the top spot, though, on my speedrunning list. The controller on the top left is a homebrew exploit that's compatible with Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Thought that could have potentially been bad if I'd, like, clipped through the island. I know it's not worth it to get the faster sail, thankfully. Otherwise that would add a whole lot of RNG to the run that no one wants. Was that the first SS attempt? Well, yeah, we super swim away from outset twice for each Triangle Island, at least after Nehru's Pearl. We place, I place Northern Triangle Isle before getting Nehru's Pearl, and then I go to place Eastern and then Southern. Because you can do the Pearls in any order you want, you just can't do Nehru's Pearl first. But I prefer to do Din's, Ferrari's, and then Nehru's, because the last one you go to, you don't have to island top out and void out from. And so, both Northern and Southern have, like, the longer island tops. Eastern's just, like, a single quadrant. So for Eastern, you have to charge up less to get the successful void out, which is nice. I'd say Wind Waker HD is, relative to other Zelda games, not too bad in terms of learning it. Difficulty. Oh, I don't know, maybe I'm biased because it's the one that I've been running the longest. Because I've been running this game for like 4 years at this point. And I haven't even put as close to that amount of time into the other ones. It's the most brutal Zelda game to speedrun. I don't know, that's like a differing opinion among many runners. To me, probably... Well, I mean, you could argue that all of them are the most brutal, depending on like what your strength is as a runner. Like, people who can only do short games would argue that Skyward Sword is probably the most brutal because it's 5 hours long. But you could also argue that Wind Waker HD any percent is brutal because of the fairy RNG. Or that Twilight Princess is brutal because of all the hard tricks in the beginning. Huh? Hello? Alright, well, rip time. There we go. Pressed L too early. Well, yeah, if you don't want to do item sliding, you can always do glitchless. Captures the essence of old any percent pretty well, in my opinion. I actually have never done a run of Link Between Worlds. I did practice it for a while, but just never got around to doing an actual run. The only, like, sort of run that I did of it was when I first got my 3DS capture board. I did, like, a test run of the capture board. And did like a Link Between Worlds, like 40-minute run to Lorule or something. I did have fun learning it though, and I kind of wish I did a run of it, but I never did. It is on like my list though. A long list of things that I want to speedrun, although it's kind of near the bottom probably. Nice. Put away the Wind Waker during the cutscene. There's one frame between the two cutscenes where you have, like, control of Link. This... I don't know, we might save time. It's not going to be very much time if we save it, though. PB Chance is a component you can download. Wait. Will you get back here? Oh, God. I would have saved time if we did, like... Or if we were able to defeat the Dark Nut, actually. Like, fast. Oh, well. There was a brief period of time where I did speedruns of New Super Mario Bros. U. That's like the only Mario game I ever delved into. There's like a recorded race of me doing a race with like 2 other people on SRL. It was like right when the game first came out. Yeah, you can open doors out of bounds from the other side, but you'll just go through them the intended way. Like, Link will turn around. The RTA is just like... It sort of signifies that the run ends at Master Sword and not at, like, you know, beating Ganon, for instance. Really? Wait. Yeah, oh no, I took damage. Reset. Hello, Keys. Let's avoid you. Okay. I'm probably gonna lose time on this segment because it's been kind of sloppy so far. Yeah, you're not gonna be... You can't open barred doors from behind. You can only open doors that aren't locked, assuming you don't have a key. If you can find some way to despawn the, like, a bar actor, though, then we're in business. Could have been good. Alright, fine, I'll take the heart. Of course, I'm really though. Thank you for the good luck, Cortana. Ah. I should just let him shoot. Okay, come on. Alright, that was... Besides the fail, that was alright. Yeah, if you stay in first-person mode while you're building up speed, you're gonna keep building up speed. And at certain points, we want to, like, stop building up speed so we don't go too fast. Yeah, you can crash the game with too much speed. Hookshot early is very unlikely, unless you find some way to, like, manipulate it into your inventory. Like, if we got into Wind or Earth temples early, I highly doubt we'd ever find a way to get through, Wind Temple without Makar. Getting through Earth Temple without Medley might be possible. I had, like, a crazy theory the other day that I still have to test to see if it would be possible. Assuming we could somehow clip past the Songstone, because we already have the Mirror Shield. And we can, like, clip in a lot of places in Earth Temple. The only problem room in Earth Temple is, like, the first one where you need to Medley to press down on the switch in HD. Because, you know, the next room, you can shine light on the shoes with the Mirror Shield or use light arrows. Next room, you can clip past the statue. You can clip past the second Songstone. You can skip using Medley to shine on the elephant statue, and you can clip past the second Songstone without Medley. Yeah, you can do that with the Tingle Tuner. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, currently in HD all dungeons, the only problem room with skipping Medley would be the first room, and obviously clipping past the Songstone. How? Okay, I don't know. I can definitely beat this Master Sword best segment by a lot. I was pretty sure I was gonna lose time there, but I didn't. I guess my Godin fight was just really good. No, all the Tingle Tuner data was deleted in HD. Yeah, if only you could use bombs to hold the switches down. Well, the main problem with, like, getting hookshot early, like, assuming you could clip into Wind Temple, like, with item sighting or something, past the Songstone, you'd be able to make it through the first room fine. Like, the starting room where you, like, drop down. You could get through the second room fine with an item slide, but the third room, you need Makar to plant seeds to grow the trees. And, like, getting into Wind Temple early doesn't spawn Makar. Oh yeah, you can drop a bunch of apples onto switches in Breath of the Wild and that works. I have enough arrows. Because, like, weirdly enough, like, the trigger for spawning Makar in the Wind Temple, like, he's not there by default. Like, the actual trigger for him to be in Wind Temple is to have him actually drop into the Wind Temple loading zone, like, during that cutscene. Which is very strange. And same thing with Medley, she doesn't appear unless she's, like, actually dropped into the loading zone. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to do that because that's supposed to happen normally, but I find it weird that, like, they're not just there the first time you enter the temple. No, there's no wind in Hyrule. In the original version? Or are you talking about, like, the boat slowdown that happened? That wasn't like weak wind. Like, in this game, if you're near, like, an island, the game just automatically slows down the boat. It's like a casual feature. Hello, Bread, welcome to the stream. No, first try Swift Sail would not be worth it. Also, thank you for the good luck, Nena. Hello? Oh, I got out of the boat. This might be a little fast. Oh, hello. Interesting series of movements. Yeah, I've beaten Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks before. I don't remember very much, it was a while ago. I did play them. Don't? Okay, good. For the good luck, Zeki's hander. Backflip. Nope. No, I don't have any pets. Wow, we're saving time here too. Alright. Oh dang, I didn't take damage. Oops. A little far. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do this here. Oh, that was weird. And that would have been a little sloppy, and I needed to take the extra damage. So we're gonna lose time here, unfortunately. Rip the 144 FF2. I don't know, the last item slide was weird because I started facing forward and I thought my speed was somehow positive, but it was still negative, so it was strange. No, I'm not having damageless flashbacks. Most of the damageless attempts yesterday ended pretty early, but the last attempt I did got to FF2 before I got poked by a mini-blin. Hi, Quayforce, thank you for the good luck. That felt slow. Also, thank you for the good luck, engine nerd. It doesn't matter if Forsaken Fortress is counted as a dungeon or not, because unless we discover wrong warping, we're always going to have to go through Forsaken Fortress at least twice. Hey Piantissimo, thank you for the good luck. Yes, I'm sleeping while running Wind Waker HD. Oops, no. This way. So thank God this portal exists, otherwise barrier skip would not be useful for this category. Actually, it would save like a few minutes, but... Might be the massive time save that it currently is. Hey Ender, thank you for the good luck. I'm not saving time because of the slight routing error I made. So I'm definitely gonna need those from the orbs. Now the game just gives us overpowered gear. Mirror Shield and fully charged Master Sword are now in our inventory. And thank you for the good luck, Jackson Fillmore. Exactly, Zelda learned how to barrier skip long ago. Link is actually the only character who gets affected by the damage barrier, so Zelda can just zombie hover over it. Or Tetra. Either of the two. Will I be mad if this doesn't PB? Not necessarily. I mean, I still have to go through the hardest section of the game against my PB coming up. after like the next three to four splits. No, like the next 5 splits. That would be hard to keep up with. Alright. This guy's big and scary though, so we're not gonna fight him. Thank you for the good luck, Frillant and Darkest Phoenix. Yeah, no damage, perfect Puppet Ganon. It was amazing. Happened so fast you guys missed it. And we have to hit this text trigger, otherwise Medley doesn't appear. Oh. Oh, that's gonna waste time. Should be close enough. You don't have to be entirely up against this island for the save warp to work. I'm surprised I didn't sploosh at the island, though. That was weird. Like, usually the island reloads partially like it did right before I swam up to it and save warped. Breath of the Wild is a donation incentive for SGDQ, most likely. Ah, rip. Positioning. I don't know why my PB chance jumps so high whenever I split for power bracelets. Yeah, if Breath of the Wild is run, it'll be run by Orchestra, because she was the one who submitted it. Whoa, speed. I should have pulled out the Skull Hammer. Would have saved me from slashing against the wall. I don't think all shrines has potential to get into a GDQ, like, ever. Because it's just way too long. Like, GDQ does accept long games, but 9 hours... Like, more than 9 hours is probably too much for most situations. Alright, so this segment is partially determined by the water level here when we get out. I believe my bow's on Y, yeah. Currently all shrines is like 9.5 hours or something. Pretty long. And bad water level, yay. Alright, that works. Except Link's in the ground. Super Swim was weird, but I'll take it. Okay, good, I got out of the boat. Oof, battleship's aiming good today. And let's just grab the ledge then. Alright, we'll save like a few seconds. For some reason I felt like I could only save a second on this segment, but I guess not. That might have been a previous PB. What would be my advice if you were to start speedrunning this game? Well, probably the same advice I'd give for any game, just don't give up. Like, at least push through and try to do a full run of some sort before, like, giving up on a game. Also, like, make sure you'd, like, talk to different people when learning to run it to, like, get different people's advice. For me, Wind Waker HD wasn't hard to learn, because I'd had previous experience running Wind Waker. Making the change from Wind Waker to HD is not that difficult. Trying to go from HD to the original is, like, harder, though. The Master Sword downgrade didn't happen yet. It happens when we beat Earth Temple. At least I'm pretty sure it happens then. If it does happen during this cutscene for some reason, I've never noticed. I need to equip iron boots. Nice. Good swing. The base Master Sword and any of the other variations all do the same amount of damage. The only sword that does weaker damage is the Hero's Sword, which does half the amount of damage. So this is Frito, Sage of the Wind Temple. Who used to play music for the king. Oh, I could have made that. Ooh, what's going on? Alright. We're gonna hit that. Just pretty assessing. Alright. Took a weird path, but we made it. Kinda wish I had more speed, but no well. Oh no, Midley's disappeared. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Wonder why she's standing over there. Yeah, we're losing time here, though, because the super swim was a little slow. And I had to wait for the water level a bunch of times. I'm surprised that worked. Oh, right, I was supposed to... Oh, whatever, it worked. Supposed to wait during that item slide after holding L. Thankfully, it didn't count against me. So because we have the Mirror Shield, we can just skip the first half of Earth Temple casually. Should have rolled. And now Medley's sliding forward. Grab. Alright. Oh, nice. The one, or not the one frame, but like the one spot where that happens. Okay. I thought she was like maybe a little far away. Oh, that was fast. Yes, Chad is indeed dead. He's tried to get me. Nice. That's not a good position. Alright, very nice. Alright, good Earth Temple, except for the one failed grab onto the roll clipping ledge. Should have enough magic, I believe, for 3 light arrow shots. Also, yes, chat has arisen. Welcome, chat. In case you missed it, we're on PB pace. Oh, nice orb. I'll take it. Damn. Oh, his lantern is right next to the orb. Nice. Again. Cool. Also, hello at first. Welcome to the stream, even though you've been here for a few hours. And thank you for the good luck. Alright, I'll take that time loss. That's perfectly fine. Oh, okay, you use IRC to connect. Alright, that makes sense. Also, hey, Seth Bling. And yeah, as long as I can get past this next split without losing too much time, a PB should definitely happen. After hookshot, I can save at least 20 seconds on the last 3 splits. Yes, we could definitely get sub 50 with this pace. I only have to save, like, what is it, 25 seconds? No, like 27 seconds over how much I'm currently ahead. And I can save 1 minute and 20 seconds over my last 3 splits. Yeah, thankfully there's no fairy hover in this run. Let's not hit the submarine. Alright. Oops, well. It's a very nice swim. Just have to hope that I get magic here now. Alright, good. Sometimes that grass can be a little stubborn. Yeah, hopefully someday the fairy hover can be eliminated. Then I would grind any percent into the dust until I had a good time. It is possible to super swim from Forest Haven to Gale Isle, but it requires like moving the King of Red Lions out of the way and everything, because Beetle won't move until the King of Red Lions and Link are both like a certain distance away at least. Well, having, like, assuming the fairy hover was, like, earlier in the run, that's, like, both a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because then you can obviously reset quicker and do more attempts, but then it comes at the expense of never having practiced, like, the end game. It goes pretty good, RV Dog. We're on a pretty nice pace right now, going into the last, hopefully, 20 minutes of the run. I wonder if that pause right there would be a good place to switch arrow types. Because I need fire arrows in the next room, but I'm currently on light arrows. Too low. Ah. Just need another arrow drop. I only need like 2 more bombs for the rest of the run. Alright. And we got the fully powered up Master Sword back. Because it never technically left our inventory, even though we did have it. Or even though we had the downgraded version. Nice. Big magic. Yeah, light arrows are pretty overpowered. First order of business is in this fight is to shoot the Dark Nut with a light arrow. And then if the Wizard Robes spawn on the ground, it's faster to jump slash quick spin them. That's in the air. Oh dang, they both spawned rupees. I was hoping one of them would spawn magic. Alright, nice. Kept on pace with this split, which is good. Roost.
Nice. Get away. Nice. No, okay, I had magic. Yeah. Alright, so, as usual, Makar beat us here again. Somehow Makar knows the wrong warping secrets of this game. He just won't share them with us. Instead, he's just gonna play music the entire time. So Mulgara's theme is going to start to play before Makar interrupts it. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, Foxy Toaster. Now Makar just kind of fully takes over Mulgara's theme. So I'm gonna run around, try to get Mulgara to get back into the ground quickly. Because the quicker she goes back into the ground, the quicker we can start this next part, and wow, that's a bad position. So next time, though, we'll have some fun with Link's eyes. Alright. It's the end of the Mulgara fight. It's very intense without the music. We do get this theme at the end, though, with our successful heroic victory. Problem is, Makar interrupts it again. Thanks, Makar. I also am kind of far away from the warp, but it's fine. We're going to be saving time. Not going to be quite a bet, because there were a few mistakes. But we're done with Wind Temple.
Oh, and we got the roll. Nice. That roll saves time because Link has to walk forward in this cutscene after the map fish goes away. So if you roll forward, you have less distance to walk. Alright, time to go search for the Triforce. Except we're not going to do that. Oh, I should have item slided there. Wait for the water level. Alright, this is really slow. But it'll work. Anyway, starting this cutscene spawns the King of Red Lions right here. And we can now traverse back into the Dark Portal. And collect a Tingle Bottle in the process. Can't complete a run without a Tingle Bottle, that's for sure. Alright, time to fight Puppet Ganon. Who's ready? Good shot. Good shot. Alright, I'll take it. His movement was weird there, but that's still a perfectly fine first phase. Do I have enough double shot? I do. Alright. We're gonna attempt to go for the double shot. Alright. That's fine. We can actually go for it again if we get enough magic. Oh, nice. All three drop magic. Nice. Alright, well, I can't go for it now. Or can we? No, we can't. Yeah, my angle was bad. Now they're gonna drop hearts. Alright, third phase. Moldorm. Oh. Yeah. That was a really weird movement. Oh wow, I could have had him there. Where's he going? Alright, not the best third phase either, but it'll get us the sub 250. We can still save an additional 25 seconds on this last split. Yeah, I think it might be wise to get some hearts up here. Because even if we get hearts, we're still going to save time, because I can save a massive amount of time on this last segment. Close enough. All right. So we got the iron boots equipped, and now we just got to get through this cutscene. Seeing someone climb up with the hookshot is satisfying now. Dang. Yeah, the fairy hover unfortunately causes many climbs not to work anymore. Hey Jin, thank you very much for the good luck. There is RNG, sort of, to the Ganondorf fight, so hopefully it goes well. It doesn't waste too much time, though, if it goes badly. It's like the first phase is pretty much consistent, with or without iron boots. The second phase, Ganondorf can do like single hits, like at Link, which wastes time because they don't give you a chance to parry him. And then third phase is just shooting a light arrow, or reflecting a light arrow. I have to make sure I'm not too close to Zelda, because that's what caused me to not get 250 in my PB. Some great voice acting from the king right there. Also, the king's not actually touching the Triforce. It's just a camera trick. And now the Hueys have gone loose. I guess RV dogs Hueys, because I guess other people didn't want to join in on the festivities, but oh well. Oh, there we go. I guess RV Dog maybe was just ahead of everyone or something. Alright, first phase, Iron Boots. Fortunately, I didn't get the spin attack in. This light arrow should be okay. Good. Didn't spin the control stick quick enough. That was a good phase. Excuse me, that clearly made the shield hitting sound. Wow. Good stuff, Zelda. There we go. Alright, unfortunately, Zelda decided to somehow not reflect the light arrow off my shield, but we still got sub 250. So that's cool. It is nice to finally get that goal. And thank you for the 10 bits, Epic. Yeah, 249.39. I'd say this run was good, which is kind of surprising because this was the first run that I did after not attempting the category for like 4 days. And thank you for the 100 bits, Tass Ryan. Also, thank you, KennyD13, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the badge and the emotes. And also thank you, Lapidox, for the 15 bits. Yeah, we definitely could have saved more time in a few places, like the Ganondorf fight. If I'd done the first phase correctly, and like the light arrow actually would have made contact with the mirror shield in the third phase. Also, just a fun fact, we technically skipped the 50 because my PB before this was 250.103.